Greetings, children of the earth. It is another fine day in T-land, or as I like to call it, the land of milk and urine. Yes. So, why are we talking today, right? Well, it's because A, the kid has actually gotten some sleep lately. How about that? Our boy's sleeping and brain starts to work better. Can't stress enough, folks, how important sleep is. If you're one of the blessed ones that can drop off, no problem, naps, lucky. For those of us who have led a life, getting to sleep is hard, because that means turning off the radar, turning off survival mechanism for a little while, like feeling comfortable enough to close your eyes and allow, unconsciousness to occur, even though you're like a cat, right? Anyway, this is not what we're really getting into today as we meander off the path as always. Today, we are talking about Coalescence. The plan is coming together. Yes. Look at this. Yeah, thank you, buddy. Honestly, folks, driver's education is so important, even for you goddamn 30-year-olds. I swear to fucking Christ. You people need to really learn how to drive. Like, you gotta stop when it says stop. Green means go. Red means stop. Yellow means slow the fuck down a little bit before you kill somebody. What the fuck? Arrows mean you gotta go a certain way. Why do I have to explain this to you? Patience and respect. There's nothing wrong with that. Please get on the program. Anywho, so now the plan is in effect. We are moving forward. Yes. And it is a good feeling. It's a level of stress you don't feel, like when you have direction. For those that have it or don't have a problem getting it, they don't feel that, probably don't get that overwhelming feeling of wow, right? But for those of us that struggle with that, those of us that second guess ourselves so much and are hard on ourselves, like, there's no such thing as a nemesis. Because the only nemesis you ever have in this life is the character you look at in the mirror. For real. Your harshest critic. Or an aspect of your brain that is got its own shit together. And when you can kind of like knock that fucker down a couple notches, damn, that is a good feeling. Woo! When you know where you're going. I mean, it doesn't mean I know where the path ends, but I know where I'm going right now. Like, I'm taking this part of the path here, meandering off the path that I was on, and now I see the path that I want to be on, and I'm walking that now. And whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not, this is going to get bigger and better. I know there's a whole bunch of people out there that are talking about the same stuff, about basic respect, about unity between people. Like, if everybody's such a learned, advanced being, then we shouldn't be going backwards about shit. We shouldn't be okay with people getting shot because they speak, whether you like what they say or not, whether you play for one team or the other, or like myself, who does not give a shit, who is not into the Yankees versus the Red Sox, and all the metaphors that go with that. You know what I'm talking about. Point is, think I bring a different message, despite it being one that's familiar. Because I have had a life where I shouldn't be here right now. I should not be allowed to drive a vehicle. I should not be in a position of responsibility. Because that's the road I was on as a kid. And then I was able, and again, I'm a big believer in fate. Fate stepped in and showed me the folly of allowing what was done to me and what I did to lead me someplace where there is no end that is satisfying, right? Like, it just leads to darkness. It's okay to have darkness. You got to have the contrast. But now it's a controlled darkness. Now it's fuel for positivity, for something, it's energy. It's all energy. So you take that negative energy and you use it to move forward. And you take that negative time in your life and you use that as a basis, as your foundation to build a better you, a better self, stronger self, one that wants to be a positive person, wants to be a positive force in this world. You get to that point where being a villain's not fun anymore. And you don't want to hurt people, and you start to care about people. Big things. And you become a whole different person. And then you set yourself up with a code, and so there's always a rule book to follow so you don't fuck things up whenever you feel the need to lose control. You remember the rules. Remember the code. That's how I do it. And a friend asked me last night how I tolerate the jibber jabber I get when people don't like what I'm telling them. For me at this point, it's sharing what I've learned. And if I can find a way to diffuse somebody rather than going the other route, hey, it's the right thing to do, because that's a positive impact in somebody's life. So we're moving forward. Shit is positive. Rock and roll, kids. It's Friday. I get to do a little work tonight. I'm at the hangar tonight. Good little show going on. The Casuals are playing. I'm at the door. All folks want to pop out. Support, be great. Got a really big show on Sunday. Got the Wham Fest, 1 to 7:30. It's going to be great. Artists, musicians, you can't, it's a beautiful thing. It's where I want to be, because that's, looking out for people like that makes me feel good about me. I'm an industry guy at heart. And everybody knows me, knows that, and that's why nearly all the people in my life that I truly care about and are really there for me are industry. Because it starts with understanding what the shit we go through, and then you just develop that family relationship with them, because who else understands that experience with those of us that have to put up with your bullshit when you're wasted. I'm gonna stop this one because we're getting to close to that 10-minute mark. So hey, you folks have a great day. And remember, it's always about you.